Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Alpha Omega Occasionally, and on this occasion we're talking about, I'm not going to say the cost of it, because that's what guys say on YouTube. How much does it cost to live in Thailand? You know, what's the daily, can you get by on 200 baht? Well, that's all baloney. It's all baloney, and it really annoys me when I watch these videos. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying the guys who make these videos are doing it deliberately and deliberately trying to mislead. They're not. They're doing it out of lack of experience. I'm telling you what it's like. I've been here for 12 years, and I can tell you that Thailand is damn expensive, and it's become more expensive since I've been here. And if you're watching this from the comfort of your living room or wherever you are back in Europe or the States or Canada or New Zealand or Australia or France or Germany, or I can't list, I won't list, I shouldn't list because I don't want to leave anybody out. But if you're watching this from the comfort of your Western home or apartment, and you're wondering, is what will it cost you to live here? I'm not going to tell you what it's going to cost you. It costs everybody differently. Everyone is different. Everyone's lifestyle is different. But you see, you'd want to be living fairly frugally if you want to live here on anything less than $2,000 a month. And that's a fact. I can tell you, today I went to an optician. This is a nationwide optician here in Thailand. Again, I don't mention names of companies because you can do it if you want to, but you get in trouble if you do. Excuse me. And I went to get new lenses, not for these glasses. You may notice, the keen-eyed, pardon the pun, among you might notice that these are not the normal glasses I wear. I normally wear a lot wider frame glasses. These are my old ones. I prefer the wider frame, but both of my wider frame glasses have scratch marks on both lenses. So I decided to get one of those glasses. I have the lenses replaced. Guess how much it cost me? 11,230 baht. 11,230 baht. That's well over $300 just for the lenses. A new pair of glasses, they were giving me prices 16,000 baht. That's another 5,000. That's another $500, let's say, for a new pair of glasses in Thailand. Bet you never thought of that. And the guys who mentioned these videos about how much does it cost to live in Thailand don't talk about the daily nitty gritty below. It's not bullshit. It's fact, but I feel like using the term bullshit because it really pisses me off. My son goes to, it's not a private school. It's not listed as a private school, but it functions as a private school. I mean, you pay through the nose, as you know, for a private school in Sukhumvit. But my son goes to a bilingual school, not too far away from here, and it's 100,000 baht per semester. That's $3,000 per semester. So that's $6,000 a year. There are government schools here, but I was a teacher in one of them. And I can say that we could easily have sent Harry to a government school, but not saying anything derogatory, but I will say, you can read between the lines, I would say that if you pay for a private, inverted commas, education in Thailand, you will get a very good education in comparison. That's what I'm saying. So it's baloney when people say you can live on $1,000 or you can, and they name a figure. You can't name a figure. I didn't realise really that I'd have to get my glasses repaired last month because they weren't scratched. But I've had to get it done. But I didn't have to get it done. But walking around, these ones I don't particularly like. They're a little bit narrow frames, and the corners of my eyes, I prefer the wider frame. Although I get a lot of criticism is it on this channel? I don't know if it comes on this channel. It probably is on this channel, and more so on the Big Picture El Panorama. One guy said that those glasses come in a bigger size. Sarcasm. But you see, I like the wider frame glasses. Anyway, I'm out of pocket to the tune of over $300 for a set of lenses. And Harry's education is $3,000 per semester. My car insurance, it's not too bad. It's $500 per year. I mean, could I list, or would I list? I was in Sukhumvit, and I don't go to Sukhumvit that often. I was in Sukhumvit last night. Made a great old video there for the Big Picture L Panorama. It's going live. Well, like when I say it's going live, it's actually scheduled to go up. Just it'll be the next video after this that you'll see, which you won't see it in this channel. You'll see it in the Big Picture L Panorama. I took a walk from Asal to Soy 33 in Nana, and if you'll know anything about the videos I make for massage parlours on that channel, you could pay, or you will pay between $60 to $100, even more, for a 1 hour massage. That's the kind of money that you'd pay in Europe, give or take. And when you have a drink in Nana, I had a pint of Guinness there, and this is a year ago. I had a pint of Guinness there, 299 baht, 300 baht, that's $10. A pint of Guinness in Dublin is cheaper. I know it's imported, but you get my point. You're under, these guys who make videos about Thailand, you can live on this, you can live on that. Baloney! You live here. You live a life here as a married man, and you'll realise that it's not that cheap. The place I am now is kind of palatial. I'll spin the thing around and I'll tell you how much it costs. There you go. As you can see, we have a pool and we have lovely lighting, a lovely walkway there, you see, and we have a gym behind me, and we've got 24-hour security. We have all those things, but do you know how much it costs to rent a 32 square metre, give or take? Maths was never my strong point, but it's about a 32 two-room condo in this place. I think the going rate is 15,000 baht, so you're looking at somewhere in the region of $450 to $500, give or take. If my conversion is a bit out, don't kill me, but $400 is what you'd pay in Eastern Europe, let's say. You wouldn't get away with it in Ireland, I admit. I mean, you wouldn't get all this. I mean, there are aspects of Thailand that are noticeably cheaper than Europe. I mean, property, for example. But when running a car here, my car is 12 years old. I bought it for $36,000 Camry, 2 litre Camry Extremo. That means it has a reverse camera on it, and it has, what else does it have? It has a window shade, back window shade. You press a button that goes up, but there's not a lot extra. There's still blanking buttons on the dash for $36,000. So if you have a car here, and again, gasoline varies in price here. It's around about, I use Gasohol, which is 90% gasoline and 10% alcohol. I think that's the breakup. But it varies in price, but you're in the region of $1 per litre of gasoline, depending on the gasoline, and it can be more expensive depending on the gasoline you use. That's why the taxi drivers use LPG, liquid petroleum gas. It's a fraction. It's 15 baht. Is it per? Do they measure that in litres? They probably do. It's hugely cheaper, but you can get the conversion done to your car. But if you do that, as far as I wouldn't do it, You're going around with a cylinder of gas, liquid gas, in the back of your in the boot, or as you call it in the States, the trunk of your car. But motoring here is damn expensive. Schools here are damn expensive. Drinking here can be damn expensive. That's why I drink me Leo out of 7-Eleven. Because you get a Leo in 7-Eleven, it's 39 baht, so it's just over $1 for a small can. Just over $1. That's not far off. That's not far off what you pay in Dublin for a small can. So wake up. Well, I'm not saying to you guys, wake up. I'm telling to other YouTubers who make, I think, ridiculous videos about living here on $1,000 a month. You're just not going to cut it. You definitely won't cut it. 1,500, I don't know. I really don't know. If you're single and you have an apartment around here, Thai style, you can rent a Thai style apartment here. That's without a kitchen and an Eastern style, I won't say bathroom, convenience, let's say, which is not what you're used to back home. You'd be paying 6,000 baht. That's what, 300. Sorry, it's not. It is. It's a 300. 6,000. It's $200. I beg your pardon. See, I told him that wasn't my strong point. It's $200 a month. You could pay for one of those places, but could you hack it? I had a friend of mine over here from Australia last year. He was staying in one of those places, and you see, you wake up in the morning, you got 4 walls surrounding you, and air conditioning isn't necessarily a given in these places. You have to put it in yourself. 30,000 baht for an air conditioning unit. There you go. I've done it. So, could you hack it in a place for $200 a month, 6,000 baht a month? You wake up on your own, especially, and you see, you're living in a Thai area here, you see, and that's why it's a little bit cheaper than, say, Sukhumvit. You can pay $1,000 a month for a decent apartment in Wigwang, and that's a Western style apartment. These are Western style, but they're quite small. I mean, they're really small. I mean, it's just about enough for 2 people. Harry is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'll tell you, he sleeps in the bed with us because there's no space for a bed for him. We have a plan, don't worry. My wife has a house up in Pontoutini. We're going to retire up there within the next few years, so that issue will be solved. But basically, where I'm speaking to you now, I have to treat like an extra room. There's seating here by the pool, and it's communal. I could actually do it in the gym. There's a communal section of the gym with couches and coffee tables and stuff like that, and there's free Wi-Fi there, and people can work from there. But I've seen people lying on the couches there just chilling out, looking at their phones, because they can't bear to be stuck in the dog box of a 30 square meter apartment all day, and they're probably living on their own. You won't live here in $1,000 a month. You won't live here in $1,500 a month. You'll probably make it on $2,000 a month. You probably need $2,000 a month because you need to keep body and soul together. You need to be going out for a few pints. And if you're going out for a few pints, you're going to go through your money. And that's for sure, regardless of where you are. Well, listen, I hope you found this video interesting. I hope you found it informative. I'll bring you lots more, and I will. And as I said, I only make videos that I'm passionate about, or when I feel I've something to talk about. And the reason I was motivated, the motivating factor of me making this video tonight is because I had to pay $300 for the lenses for my glasses. How about that? Well, guys, make sure if you haven't done so already, click that like button, the share button, subscribe button, do all those wonderful things, and I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Thanks for joining me.